Hi guys, Jason Okuma checking in with you, and today, I have the luxury of just hanging out with one of my marketing buddies. We're still here in San Francisco, the city by the bay, and one image really caught my attention. As you can see, right here is the most famous Alcatraz, that famous prison that they built on a rock in the middle of that huge water mass. And definitely do your research if you don't know the story of the genesis or just the beginning and the end of how Alcatraz came about. It's a very, very interesting story. Google it, Wikipedia it, and you can really find out some real golden nuggets in regards to history, But what came to mind and what challenged me was, yes, this is Alcatraz, one of the most famous prisons in all of the world, okay? During its highest point of operation, it housed, the most deadliest of prisoners and the most vicious prisoners. And within those cells, I've actually had the privilege of touring and visiting Alcatraz personally, and it's not a fun place. But the tour guide mentioned to me one time that the prisoners or the inmates would be tortured because they were in the middle of a rock, in the middle of this water mass. Even if they tried to escape, they most likely would never make it because the waters are just sub-zero, and they would just die. And that was the logistics behind the effectiveness of Alcatraz. But the inmates would be tortured because right off towards the piers, toward the land, toward like the fisherman's wharf, they would hear children playing, happy people just laughing and having a good time. They would hear all of these things, but yet they wouldn't be able to enjoy the freedom that all of the people on the land had. Just the regular civilians being able to have the freedom of having a life, traveling, doing whatever they want, enjoying, having vacations, while they were stuck on this rock, and all they could do is just imagine what it would be like. So it was literally like torture, okay? But it got me thinking. What it got me thinking was how many people that are not in prison and are actually on free land are absolutely stuck in what I call a mental prison. And I'll say that again, a mental prison. They are living a life within freedom, but they are not experiencing freedom. That's, I believe, the worst kind of prison that you can be a part of, Having the possibilities, opportunities, chances in life to make a difference, to start businesses, to create organizations of worth, of value to your fellow man in this world, but yet putting those limits, putting those mental jail cells, putting those cell blocks upon your mind. And it's very unfortunate because I do run into a lot of individuals. They have so much potential in their life to do great things, but I see that mental prison all over them. So I want to remind you guys, do not submit your life or get caught or captured in any mental prison, because the unfortunate thing with mental prisons are they're things that you put on your own life. So this is Jason Okuma challenging you to take a self-analysis, do an audit of your mindset, of your life, and to ensure that you are not one living within freedom, but being suppressed and oppressed of a life of a mental prison. Jason Okuma signing off from San Francisco, Alcatraz, challenging you to make it a great day and have a massive success always. Bye for now.